Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the podcast. It is Friday morning. It is Hacking Self-Storage. Welcome to the podcast. I know we've got a lot of new listeners, so welcome. Mondays, I go through my figures. Wednesdays, it's either an interview or some sort of learning, teaching, and Friday's the same. And I just want to document my whole journey. I really, really believe that self-storage is a beautiful vessel to get you to your dreams, your goals, your wants, your desires, and just financial freedom. I really do believe it. And I found another beauty in this last week as well. As you know, I go traveling a lot now. Most of my time is looking for sites. And I found another site that I am literally getting 41.3% return on investment. Now, this is slightly different. This is going to be an outdoor facility. This is priced on containers, by the way. And if it's manless, there's a problem here because I need to somehow get padlocks to the customers. So somehow I need to get padlocks to the customers and I'm not being there. Or I go for Janus International prices, the outdoor units, or I get somebody to build them for me, which equally will be more expensive. So just take these with a bit of, at the minute it's going to be a container site, but it could quite easily change to outdoor units, which means that I will be able to charge more. However, it will cost more as well. So the fundamentals are right. So at the minute, I've got 41.3% return on my investment here. So what the idea here is I want you guys to have the belief that there is these units out there. I got really quite lucky with this one. It's only just come on the market. I've been looking at this place, this town for a long time, and boom, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I literally jumped in the car the very next day. I saw it within 12 hours. Sorry, night before. And then I was off the next day. A little funny story really quickly, because they don't have the measurements. They have the overall square meters of the site, but they don't have the measurements in foot all the way down and across. And so I had to go down there. I was measuring it because it was open. And so I was measuring it. I was going stamping around. And then I got my little remarkable book out. I was doodling, drawing where these units would go and stuff. And all of a sudden I look around and it had gone 5 o'clock. And the bloody gate had locked. I was like, holy shit, how am I going to get over here? Somebody's come along and locked the gate. And I'm still in here. And there's a number of cars parked there as well. I'm like, and so it was 5:13 at this point. I was like, oh my God, I've got to ring the estate agents. So I quickly rang them. And luckily, they answered. And as luck would have it, the owner of the site came down to let me out at 5:30 because he only lives a few doors down. It's not for sale. I tried to buy it off him, but he won't because it's his family's. However, we did have a great chat. We had a fantastic chat and he gave me his mobile number and we've been talking on the mobile today. I'm recording this on the 5th of October and I've put in an offer. I put in the first offer. It was rejected. I then put another offer in. Not straight away, but within 12 hours. Well, not 12 hours, within 9 hours, I put the next offer in. And yeah, I've got his mobile number. So luck would have it, I got his mobile number. Anyway, let's work through these numbers. So the amount of square foot here is 11,380. The price per square foot, that's, by the way, that is 11,380. That is the actual lettable square footage that I can use. So there's none of this corridors, etc., because it's all lettable. And I probably can get more in as well. This is only single stacked and I will be double stacking it in parts as well. So I put a revenue per square foot is £13. So there's no percentage of corridors, etc. Eventual occupancy, 85%. We'll smash that in this location. Smash it. Absolutely smash it. I've done it as we'll get it all done. Just playing around with some figures here, sorry. So I reckon that we will fill it within 18 months. That means we need to do 537 square foot per month. I think we'll do it quicker than that. The insurance amount is 15% again of the unit rental. The rent per square foot is £2.77. The business rates per square foot is £1.40. The rent-free period is 6 months. I've only asked for 6 months because I've changed tactics a little bit. I've asked for a lower rent, lower rent. And so therefore with a low rent, I've gone in for a low rent-free period of 6 weeks, 6 months, sorry. Other monthly costs are £491. There's not a lot of monthly costs here. There literally is £170 cleaning, £170 worth of site insurance, telephone, internet, electricity, £100. I don't even think it'll be that. I think it'll be like 50 quid tops. Accountancy, 50 quid. So it comes to all in total, 491. I won't need to do any pay-per-clicks advertisements here. It is on the main road. You couldn't get a better location. It will be #1 ranked on SEO as well. So therefore, I know from my Beverly site, we haven't paid 1 single cent in advertising, apart from my son's football team, which we're not going to get a return on investment about that. We don't do it for that. We do it because we want to help out, and it's good to, good to do them sort of things. So we know that Beverly doesn't need any rental, any advertising. So we put no advertising budget down for this one. What else is he? Payment processing fee of 1.5%. Fit out costs. I put £18 per square foot because I priced out the individual containers and individual units and just done a ballpark figure. So the maximum funding I will require is £216,642. Again, the way the spreadsheet works, I've had to split it up into 4 phases. Obviously, if it's external units, it won't be 4 phases. It'll be as and when we need them. It'll be quite fluid. It'll be 6 here, 5 here, 10 here, 10 at first, and then, but another week we'll order. I don't know. So it won't be 4 phases, but just for the arguments of this spreadsheet, it's 4 phases, just to get an idea, just to get a grasp, looking where it is, looking where what we're gonna hit. And so the year 4 projections after 18 months, return on investment, cash on cash, is 41.3%. I think we'll beat that. 2 reasons. I think we'll get more revenue per square foot, and number 2 is I think we'll actually squeeze in more units, because I don't think I've measured. I've gone on the safe side of my measurements. So I think we'll actually squeeze in some more units on the ground floor, but also we'll double stack as well. So I think this return on investment will be over 50%. If we look on after 18 months, our net cash flow will be £7,448. Now, to a lot of people listening, it won't be a lot of money, that, but it doesn't matter because it's just all adding up. All that £7,448 can then go to my war chest. It can then be reinvested, and it can be capitalized on that. It's a compound effect. So we're just compounding all the time. I would rather have £7,448 in my bank account than not have it at all. So for me, I think it's a wonderful deal. And what I want to get across to you guys is that people are saying there isn't the sites out there. There isn't the locations out there. I've got so many sites, so many locations. I don't know. I've counted, I've got 5 offers in at the minute, 5 offers. And if they all come back, God knows how I'm going to fund them. God knows. I'm speaking to different funders at the minute, investors and all sorts. But they're all fantastic and spectacular. So much so, I had a meeting with my sister today. I had a conversation with my sister. Unfortunately, they had a TP company, a wedding company, and they've sold off the company for parts and stuff and just the equipment. And it's just been a horrible time for them during COVID. And I said, Michelle, please get in storage. Please get in storage. I will help you as much as I possibly can do. I can find sites for you. I can do. Just get into storage. You just need 1 site, and it'll pay you $7,000 a month. It'll pay you, your running costs for your house and everything. You don't need to worry about money ever again. And not only that, you're building an asset as well. This asset, if it's just 8 times multiple, it will be. Let's have a look. Where was we? 7,000. What did I say? 7,448. Yep, 7,448. Times by 12, because that's the amount of months, times by 8, because that's the amount of years, it'll be worth £715,000. So in 18 months' time, it'll be worth £715,000, 8 times multiple. And it's going to be a long lease, 20-year lease, 10-year breaks. I think it's an incredible opportunity. I really do. I think there is these places out there. You've just got to be methodical with your approach. And there's so many out there. I'm so excited. I talked to that many people at the show about starting the self-storage journey. You've got to start. You have got to start. This is a fantastic opportunity, and there's enough water in the well for everybody. There literally is. So me telling you all about it, it's not going to affect my ability to be able to do it either. And so just get out there, start looking for deals, start looking for locations. And then when it all dries up, that's when the price is going to go crazy, because in America, the acquisitions, the multiples, it's just phenomenal. But it will happen in England as well. It will happen in England. The reason why the acquisitions are relatively low compared to America right now is because there is still new builds going on. There's still locations, there's still cities, there's still towns what need self-storage, and it will continue like that for the next 10, 15 years. Then, my friends, that's when you'll see the acquisition prices going through the roof. So perhaps there's a play here where you can acquire self-storages for a relatively cheap multiple. I know you don't think it's a cheap multiple right now, but I promise you multiples will go up. The only way that The only place to go in is up. They cannot possibly go down. On all metrics, on all common sense, it just cannot happen. They can't go down. It's supply and demand. And at the minute, there is demand for new sites. When there's it's impossible to get new sites. That's when the existing sites will go up in price, up in value. All right, guys, girls, thank you so much. And don't forget, if you do want to invest, if you do want some sort of investment, you want to put away 50, 100 grand, whatever it may be, then shoot me up, because obviously we're taking on investors at the minute, and private investors. So we would happily give you either interest only for a number of years, or we can do a repay it down and a percentage. Right. All right, guys, girls. My email is deanbooty@icloud.com. All right, friends, family, I appreciate you. I love you. Hopefully this has just sparked some sort of imagination and just give you that boost to go do it, because I'm so excited. There's so many opportunities. There is so many opportunities. I just can't do them all. I'm going to bloody well try, but I can't. So, all right, guys, girls, have a great weekend. Thank you very much for tuning in. I love you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.